Hey, what are you doing? Get your stuff, let's go. It's a crack of dawn. We got fish to catch. Come on, let's go. Well, I'm happy you got your stuff together so we can go fishing. Boy, we're in for a real interesting challenge today. We're gonna see how this plays out. Look at that, the sun's just now coming up. Isn't that cool looking? All right, let's get to our spot and have some fun. Welcome back, fishing friends, to another adventure. All right, guys, I'm back out here at my new spot. I'm still trying to work some of the areas here. Today, we're going to be doing a challenge where I'm just using nothing but Bagleys. Balsa Bagleys. This is a B2 right there. So, we're going to see how this plays out. Check that out. This one's on the Mojo 12 and 12 braid to fluoro sunline. So we're gonna have a little bit of fun. Throwing this around. It's not a very deep diving beta. What is it, like 0 to 3 feet? Or no, this one is it'll get down there. I know there's big bass in here, guys. I just got to get one like a trophy. Hey, if you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate all the support. My name's Alan. I'm usually making some kind of a fishing video. Sometimes I do points of interest and all kinds of different things. So we're just going to run this along here. The temperature is in the high 50s. It's nice and cool. So I don't know how this challenge is going to go. I got a whole bunch of Bagleys I'm going to be throwing to switch it up. But I like this little guy because he looks like a shad. Stuff. Yep, so you want that to be digging down in there. I can feel it. Because that's going to attract a lot of attention. I'm doing a steady crank. I'm not burning it. Water temperature is in the low 80s. But it's going to start dropping because we're getting cool at night. One thing is I need to pause it a little bit more. I keep forgetting to do that because a lot of times they'll get whacked on the pause. The wind is supposed to be howling today, guys, so that's something else to consider. Let's check this out. Golly, how is something not crushing that? Uh-oh. What, do I got a little cabbage on here? Alright, let's get to some serious fishing here. So we got fish busting out here. Guys, I'm telling you, I love this sunline. Both the fluoro and this braid. It is just absolutely top-notch stuff. No, I'm not sponsored by anybody, but You know how it is with me. If I like it, I'm going to tell you I like it. And if I don't, I'll tell you I don't. One line that I really didn't like using very much was that Invisex. I used that last year on some ultralight stuff, and I had some problems with it. But nothing with this. Alright guys, I think I got a fish. Please tell me I got a fish. We're hooked up, boys. Boy, he's fighting. We're on the Balsa challenge. Bagley challenge. Let's go, boys, let's go. Check that out. See there, buddy, we'll get you out. There we go. We just about got you out of there. There we go. Yeah, he's got a little bit of blood there, but he's gonna be fine. Just on the bottom of the lip there. All right, so we got one on the Bagleys. Check that out. Looks just like a little shad there. I've got a Lee Sisson balsa bait that is, I lump it in with Bagley's because he did a lot for Bagley's. Then I'm going to throw that one. It's got a really cool color. I'm going to throw that one a little bit later. But man, this thing is just working in there. It's good stuff. See, they like coming in real close into the bank a lot of times in here. And on that one, he got it on the paws. You know, a lot of people like to burn it. Sometimes I like to burn a rattle trap through sometimes, but I like just to do like a steady. They'll still do a reaction bite on a steady retrieve. Yeah, let's get this cabbage off of here. There we go. All right, so the Bagley's challenge is complete. See, on that one I could tell he had to catch up to it because he got it on the back end. So that makes me want to just slow him down just a little bit. Keep a steady pace. Oh, I thought I had a hit there. Let's head up this way. That's what I love about being out here, is that I can move up and down the bank pretty good. The only thing is we're going to have a heck of a lot of wind, so I checked the depth on this. It'll get out to 15, 16 feet out there. Now, since the water's low, this should be underwater here. So it's probably down around 12, 10, 12. All right, guys, here we go. I'm switching to this deep diver. This one is the DB3. You can kind of see it in there. Hopefully I can get it in front of the camera. Alright. Let's see if we can get one from down deep out there to come up and just hammer this thing. It's a good color. Looks like we had a fish jump out there. There may be a big one cruising. Let me get this over there. Let's go. There we go, right there. Isn't that the case? Whenever you need your cast to get where it needs to be, it gets tangled up like that. Check out that little turtle right there. All right, try number 2. There we go. Alright guys, this is one of the ones that's from Lee Sisson. He did a lot of work with Bagley. Look at that, custom balsa. I got this on an eBay special. Check out the 2 different colored hooks. I just decided to leave it. I was like, you know. I like balsa because the buoyancy of it is just really, really nice. Now this is more of a square bill, so it's going to be in a little bit more shallower. Banging around down there. I felt like I had a wind knot come through. There we go. Those dudes over there have been crappie fishing in the same spot over there for a while. Looks like they got a transducer and some electronics. So that may be something we go visit later on. There's like a big log over there. I mean, there may be a hole back in there. Alright, so just to recap, we're doing the Balsa challenge with Bagley's. It's not the Balsa challenge, I'll do that one later, but this is the Bagley's challenge. The Balsa I'll do later with some Rapala stuff and some Bagley's, but for now this one's just the Bagley's, even though this one I'm throwing is by a guy who used to make them for Bagley's. But we're gonna lump it in there. Something jumped out there. Could be either gar, carp, or a bass. Oh, I thought I had a hit there, guys. Dang it. God, look at this color. Go. Come on. This thing looks too good not to get crushed. That's good. There we go, guys. I'm throwing the flat-sided. Chucking this out there, see what we're gonna get. So it looks like a nice little bluegill down in there. It's a little square bill on there. So I'm just letting it do its thing. Couple pauses, couple cranks. I always try to act like the fish is following the lure, and more often than not they do. They love to follow, take a look at it and see what's going on. So then that's when I try to do the pauses, the twitches, all that good stuff. I'm throwing this one on the Victory, St. Croix Victory 12 and 12. I know they're in there. There's so much activity, and I keep saying bait fish jumping up and down out of the water. I mean, just zipping, and boom, up, and then down, and then up again. Could be that those white bass are lurking in there. If you never thrown any Bagleys, give them a try. Go to Northland Tackle. They usually running deals and specials. I know last year, right before, well, the Black Friday and right before Christmas, they were selling them for $4.99 each. And now I think if you buy 4, you can get a nice hat. time here. I don't want him to jump. Oh, he threw it right there when I got him in shallow. Dang it all. For crying out loud, it was a nice bass. How did he throw it? I'm counting it. He was right there when he came off. I don't know what the rules are with that. I was taking my time because I didn't want him to freak out when he got in the shallows. And he kept swimming in, you know, so anyway, then I was just going to swoop him right up. On the flat-sided. I was doing exactly what I was telling you guys. Act like there's one following it, and he got it right on the paws. Man, that was cool. Yep, looks like a little shad right there, a bluegill, all kinds of different bait fish. I'm going up and down through here, guys. You can see all kinds of deer track, raccoon track, possum. A lot of people forget about possums. So I've never seen this when this has been all underwater. Ooh, we got somebody's bobber right there. I better watch out for that. I don't want to snag that. It's kind of tricky casting into the wind there. That's the only thing I really got to watch out for. God, that looks great. That's a good lure right there. Guys are still fishing for crappie back in there. Don't worry. I'm taking notes. There must be a big hole over there where the white bass and crappie are all stacked up in there. That's fine with me. I'm over here trying to... Ooh, I felt the thump. Maybe that was just cabbage. God, that looks phenomenal. You got to get some Bagleys, guys. No joke. There we go. I cast that one pretty decent out there in the wind. Tugged him a little too hard. All right, guys, I switched to this other diver. I need to get a Sharpie and put a couple of false eyes on there. This guy dives pretty deep, so we're going to be sticking more towards that outer area there. So one thing I did was just to get really decent. I don't want to say I'm good. I mean, I'm pretty decent at throwing a crankbait. Is I just took a box of crankbaits out, and that's all I was going to fish with. That was it, nothing else. And I just had to work it. Square bills, medium divers, deep divers, and I just worked them. I was using bombers, you know, those are cheap enough, so if I lost one, it wasn't going to be a big deal. They're not a cheap lure in terms of like their materials. It's just the price is right. It's like $3.99 for them. So I just went out and just started working them and working them and working them. And that's how I got pretty good with the crankbait game. The thing is, I'm never doing anything conventional, so I'm not using cranking sticks, bait casters. I'm just using my normal setup because it's versatile, and when I'm traveling and when I'm going, I'm not having to switch all the time. And so it works out really well that way for me if I can just do it on a spinning setup with the kind of line I like. So it's all confidence. You just got to get, it's practice. God, this thing is epic in the water. Check that out. Man, that's good stuff right there. Alright guys, this is it from my Bagley arsenal I brought with me. So we're going to let this guy have a, ooh boy, cast like a dream, have a few cracks at it. This one's like a root beer color, yellow with brown back. So yellow pretty much for the fish kind of fades into a white. Brown I think is just brown, natural to them. Yeah, that looks good right there. Come on. Let her rip, hang 10. Send it. Ooh, boy, this is smooth. Alright guys, it's gonna wrap it up for me for this Bagley lure challenge. Man, that looks good. I had a lot of fun doing it. I had the one and then I missed the other one. I'm still counting it. So what is that, like 1.5, maybe 2? I don't know. I'm counting it. I just almost had him up on the bank. He freaked out when he saw the bank. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me today. Until next time, I will see you then. Bye-bye. Now get out there and get your lures wet.